Hi, everybody. There are watchers and there are witnesses. And tonight we are going to have to move out of the watching state and move into the witness state. I'm going to ask you if you're normally a watcher. And I know about being in stealth mode, right? On video. I know about being in stealth mode. Like, I don't want nobody to know I'm here. Tonight you got to participate. Tonight we don't want watchers. We want witnesses. We want witnesses. I purposely had a very small wedding. My first wedding, this next wedding that I'm going into, you guys hear me prophesying that? I will have a small wedding. I never wanted watchers at my wedding, only witnesses. I didn't want people whispering about my dress or how the food was. I only wanted witnesses. There are certain moments that requires witnesses. Tonight is one of those moments. And so if you've never shown your face on a thread, if you've been hidden, I just want you to give me a shout and say, I'll stand as a witness tonight. Will you stand as a witness tonight? I have a prophetic word to release. It's been backed up and backed up and backed up. And there's certain words when I release them prophetically, I'm like, this isn't for everybody. This is for everybody. Come on in. I'm a witness. I'll stand as a witness. What's a witness? A witness is saying, I'm in agreement. A witness is saying, I'm in agreement. Let's stand as witnesses. Let's stand in the spirit of unity. Amen. And so that's probably one of the reasons I've preferred small groups and small retreats. And God is pushing me out into these public settings. But I've liked witnesses and I've liked community where people are actually in agreement and they're not just voyeuristic and watching. Right? Let's stand as witnesses together as we get our breakthrough, as we get our healing, as we have our wow moments. Now, all my witnesses, I just need you to say, I need you to say, and I pray that the spirit of reverence come on you. I pray for a spirit of reverence to fall on all of us. This is a holy moment, and yet every moment that we stand in the presence of God is holy. But you are going to say, wow, God. I just need you to type out, I am about to say, wow, God. Wow, 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 God. You're about to say, wow, God. How many of you have said, wow, God, in a season of pain? How many of you have been down on the floor of your life crying out, feeling like God forgot your name, and you've said, wow, God, really? Wow, God, this? Has anybody ever said, wow, God, through their tears, but not the kind of tears that blew their mind because of God's goodness, but through the kind of tears that shook you at the core because you were being stripped? You were being stripped. Anybody ever say, wow, God, that way? That wow, God, is going to be a completely different type of wow, God. It is going to be a wow, God, because you won't be able to take credit for it. It is going to be a wow, God, because you won't be able to point to something that you did well, or you fasted 10 days, or you said the right prayers, or you did the right formula. We are in a time of full recompense. We are in a time where the watchers are going to become witnesses, and they will not just be hearers, but they will be doers. There's an activation on tonight, and God is sending out justice on the earth. God is a God who takes his time. And then God is a God who moves suddenly. Do we understand both sides of our God? God is a God who takes his time, and God is a God who moves suddenly. You know what God is saying to the Peters on here? Cast the net again. Peter was fishing all night, and he said, oh, it's no fish over here. Jesus said, go throw it one more time. Go throw it one more time. Cast the net one more time. And watch it be so much fish, because timing is everything. We say this in Hollywood. Timing is everything. Strike while it's hot. Timing is everything. Strike while it's hot. We are nothing outside of the timing of God. It is time. It is time. It is time. It is time. And this is not a sit here, do it, Lord. This is a sit here, Lord. How do I get ready? Mind, body, spirit. Lord, how do I get ready? Mind, body, spirit. Can somebody type that out? For too long, we have sat in church and been shouted prophetic words without a response, without a collaboration, without a reply. I do the natural, he does the super. There's supernatural, right? And sometimes your response is stillness. If you're a person who always has your hand in everything, slowing up God, your action might be to be still. But if you've been sitting still and resting and overthinking, God may tell you move, right? Lord, how do I prepare mind, body, and spirit for this double portion, for this restoration? I believe you. I agree with you. Now, how do I prepare my body for it? How do I prepare my mind for it? You know, success is a higher requirement, whatever success means to you. Whatever it means to you. I'm an entrepreneur not because of money, but because of time. Because of time. There's nothing more valuable to me than having control over my time, not money. You can get money back. You can't get time back. So when the Lord sits you in a place of what success for me looks like, oh, I got time today to rest. I have time today to read this book. Like, that's my success. I got time to look at the butterflies and watch the birds fly. Like, I see God, Elohim, in everything, right? Elohim, the God of everything. I want to sit outside and look at the God of everything. That's my success, right? My girlfriend send me pictures of cabins and like, girl, you can sit out in the woods, watch the eagles. Nobody, right. Whatever your idea of success is, ask God, how do I prepare for it, mind, body, so it won't look like somebody else's idea of success. God said there's watchers and there's witnesses. You're not going to be a watcher anymore. What does a witness do? They agree. They see it and they say it's the truth and I agree.